And that's a scene from Silently She Speaks, the film getting most of the awards buzz, including Best Actress. Welcome to Hollywood Weekly, your weekly latest fix of the biggest news in Hollywood. I'm Shailene Bullock. We're here on the red carpet with the newest it girl in Hollywood, Lucy Proctor. Lucy, your rise has been nothing short of mediocre. Just 2 years ago, you were a drama student at a Midwestern college, and now the toast of Tinseltown.
Well, it has been fast, but that doesn't mean I didn't work hard to get to where I am today.
I heard you did some great work on the stage back in college. Had you done any films prior to coming here? Something your fans can see?
Not really, just a few short films, nothing serious or professional.
Oh,
I did work
come
with a real film
on.
director until just recently.
How was it to work with the bad boy of Italian cinema, Rolando Trent, in your first feature film?
Amazing. Rolando knows just what he wants. It was a joy to work with him.
And we understand you do more than just work with him?
Well, yes, we're dating.
Oh,
It's
real
nothing
professional,
serious,
Luz.
just
Good
having
job.
fun with a genius director. It's a dream come true.
Well, we hope you never wake up.
Thank you.
Lucy Proctor, from nobody to award-nominated It Girl in just 2 years. As we enter award season, all of Hollywood is asking, what will Lucy do next? Back to you.
What will Lucy do next?
Hey, wait a minute, 'cause I really wanna talk about it, and I think that the least you owe me is a conversation. No one warns you how hard it's gonna be. How many weeks till you speak to me? How many days till I get up? Waiting for you to give up fun. Keep on waiting to hear my phone ring, but I don't, and it's probably a good thing. Less chance for you to hurt me again. Maybe I could just be your friend. Maybe I could just be your.
So are you gonna call him?
Who?
Rolando. You know he's taken to calling my office now.
He slept with the makeup assistant, Angela. No, I'm not going to call him.
You know, it is Hollywood and not Louisville, sweetheart.
Well, a cheater is a cheater, no matter the zip code.
But what if he wants to hire you again? You know he's money in the bank.
Not a chance. I'm the one that they want, so let them chase me.
Speaking of chasing you, you've read about a dozen scripts now. Are you, ever gonna get back to work?
When I see a script I like, I'll get back to work. It's not about the money. It's not about a great director. It's about meeting a great script first.
Okay, well, great scripts are hard to come by.
I have one of the biggest agencies in Hollywood working for me, and I have you. Don't tell me that neither of you can find me a really good script.
Okay, forget the script for a second and just think about what's gonna happen if you don't release a movie soon. You know the public has a really short memory span.
Yeah, until I make some junk, and then that's all they can remember. So find me a good script.
I hope you know I press you so much because I care about you and not for the money.
Sure, because the agents are all about the money, but you care about my well-being.
I'm not sure if you're being serious or making fun of me right now.
Whenever they say that it's about the art or the relationship or for the greater good, it is always about the money. Which is why you are going to pick up the tab tonight.
Ooh, you know, you can be a real bitch sometimes.
Oh, you love it.
Let's jaywalk.
This place is nice.
Yeah, it's my favorite bar in Hollywood. It's perfect. So, tell me about him.
Who?
The guy whose heart you broke during that interview? The guy who shot your audition reel back in Louisville?
Why do you want to know about him?
Because I care about you.
Carl says I don't need a manager, I need more friends.
Well, Carl doesn't care about how you got here. I do. Besides, agents don't like managers, and trust me, managers feel the same way.
Can't you guys agree on anything?
I'll try to play nice.
We met our sophomore year. I was majoring in drama and I knew of him. He always carried this Super 8 camera around with him.
A Super 8. That's old school, all right.
Yeah, I thought it was a prop, like just empty, like a way to meet girls.
Sure.
So one day I was outside the theater building. I was studying my scene for Hamlet. He came over and asked if he could film me while I sat there. I said, okay. That went on for a while. He thanked me, and then he left.
That doesn't sound like much of a first impression.
Yeah, it wasn't. But 2 weeks later, he found me outside the theater and he showed me what he shot. It was good. Super 8, natural light and all.
Huh. Well, your first scene on camera. Did you have it?
Nope. He said I was his muse. And I like that. We started dating, and he took every opportunity to put me on film. He would write these vignettes and I would perform them, and soon I started to prefer that over the stage.
Well, thank goodness for that.
And then a couple years ago, we moved out here and we were going to give ourselves 3 months to make it. We stayed with friends. David was going to be this great director and I was going to be his leading lady.
I know half of how this story went.
Yeah. About mid-August, we were out of money and David was really discouraged. Unknown to him, a friend of mine had submitted an audition tape for me. That's what I booked the TV pilot out of.
Your first step to stardom.
It was enough to make me stay, but David, he just never recovered. We had a huge fight, and he went back home.
Yeah, this place isn't for quitters. But who knows? Maybe he'll come back out here and take another swing at it.
Maybe. But you were right. I wasn't thinking of him when I made that interview. I just hope he didn't see it. Or hear it.
Well, if he does, hopefully he'll understand.
So what was more emasculating? Hanging with the hotshot Eurotrash director while making the award-nominated film, or being referred to as nothing serious or professional?
She didn't call me nothing serious or professional.
Oh yeah, that's just how she referred to your work. Because that's better, David. Way better.
Don't you have someplace to be?
Nope. What you doing? So that's how you spent your night? No wonder you're sad, dude. You're making us look bad, you know.
Who?
Men. What? What? She's out there killing it, and you're back here in Kentucky crying on a donut. Get over it.
I am over it.
Yeah, I can tell. You haven't shot a foot of film since you got back from LA. 2 years, nothing.
I'm writing something.
You can't even write out a grocery list, and I'm getting tired of it.
Since when do you care what I do or how I do it?
Did you forget that I'm the one who helped pay for film stock process and transfer? None of that was cheap, you know.
Oh, is that it? You want money? I don't have any right now.
Forget the money. When you started making your films, I was the one who set up the lights. I was the one who ran the audio. I know it's been a while, but come on.
Yeah, I know.
Good. And do you remember what you told me? Do you really?
I said When Lucy and I get set up in Los Angeles, we'd bring you out and we'd all work together on a feature film.
Right. You didn't just give up on yourself. You gave up on me too. I had a dream of going to LA and working on films. Then you come home with your tail tucked between your legs, and now both our dreams are shot.
Then why not go to LA yourself? You don't need me.
I wanted to work with you. My best friend? I've been waiting for you to wake up, David. Maybe this is the time. I don't know about you, but I'm not interested in working at the Amazon Fulfillment Center for the rest of my life. Hold on. What did that jerk say on TV last night?
Which one?
The reporter interviewing Lucy. She said everyone in Hollywood is wondering what Lucy will do next, right?
Yeah, she said that, so what?
So, follow me to the edit suite. Follow me.
It's been a while since you called this the edit suite.
You don't shoot. You can't edit. Let's hope this still works.
What are you doing?
Let's call it math. We're adding things up. First, we create a new edit timeline
Why?
to add things up. Well, going to school, you shot 7 short subjects with Lucy as your only actor, correct?
It's been a while, but yeah, that sounds right.
3 were MOS, 4 with sound, courtesy of yours truly. A total of 42 minutes. Not including scenes we cut out.
Oh, we're not watching them, are we? Dude, I don't think I could stand to watch them.
We're not watching, we're adding.
I still don't
We didn't cut out
understand.
much, only about 7 minutes worth. That's a total of 49 minutes. Just follow me.
So we've got a lot of old footage. Who cares?
I do. Just shut up and listen.
Okay.
Okay, first, the math. Feature films on the short end can be about 90 minutes.
Yeah.
The whole world is waiting for the next Lucy Proctor film.
So what?
We have in our possession 49 minutes of Lucy Proctor shot on film.
Yeah, what good does that do us?
That's the reason for this meeting. What if we were to make a feature film using those 49 minutes? We need to shoot about another 40 minutes to hit our target, 90 minutes with credits.
No way, those stories are way too diverse to glue them together with 40 minutes of new story.
I didn't say it'd be easy, but you, as the writer, could do it.
All right. Say I could write a story that incorporated 49 minutes of footage we have of Lucy. We'd still be miles away from a feature.
So you're saying you'd have obstacles? Well then, I officially appoint myself as producer, along with lighting, grip, and location audio.
All right, producer, let's look at the obstacles.
Okay, you write the script. Now hit me.
Well, that was simple. Say I do that. We don't have Lucy.
Fortunately for us, her look didn't change much over the years you and her were together. We hire a look-like actress for long shots and over-the-shoulder shots if we need.
I'd have to shoot on Super 8, and we don't have the money for film stock, process, and transfer, let alone whatever cast we'd need.
I'm the producer. Let me find the money while you write.
Won't work. We don't have permission to use her image. Say we make this and release it, her lawyers are gonna sue us for so much money, we'll be in debt for the rest of our lives.
You are so lucky you know me. I save everything. The last short film you made, titled The Wayward Trust. Remember it?
Yeah, I guess.
I entered it into a short film festival. The festival required all sorts of paperwork, including release forms from everyone involved. This is Lucy Proctor's signature on a release form for the film. Except I made a mistake. I didn't refer to it as a short film, just as a film. We call the film The Wayward Trust, written and directed by David Garrett, produced by Rufus Carver, starring the newest Hollywood it girl, Lucy Proctor.
I don't think so.
David. 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 film business isn't about who has actual talent. It has everything to do with timing and notoriety. The time is right for you to make a name for yourself. The time is now.
I don't know.
Nothing serious or professional. That's what she said. You're not serious. You're not a professional. You have no talent. You are a quitter.
She didn't say those last two things.
I embellished for dramatic effect. She may have said those things.
So I'm just supposed to write 40 pages that glue together shorts I made with Lucy, turn it all into a feature, and travel to Los Angeles with my triumphant debut film, The Wayward Trust, shot on Super 8 film in Louisville? Is that it?
Yes, that is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Won't be easy.
Nothing worthwhile ever is. Come on, let's just get ready for work. We'll break down the schedule and workflow when we get home.
Why the rush?
Remember, the question was, what will Lucy do next?
You can pick the place. I don't even... Hold on. Ray, those scripts are for shredding, not reading. Yeah, no funding, no coverage. Got it?
Got it. Sorry about that. Some lame-ass intern I work. Well, yeah, you know, I'm like the big man around here. I'm taking you out tonight.
Jerk.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta go. I'll see you. Oh, man. Sorry about the wait. Hopefully, you've enjoyed some of our herbal tea. It's made fresh for us at a commune in Ohio.
I don't like tea, and I don't like wasting time.
Right. Well, what do you have for me?
I just optioned this last week. It's a superb script, outstanding story. Nobody in town knows anything about it yet. And the best part about the whole thing...
Let me guess. The best part about it is it's for Lucy Proctor.
Exactly. I optioned it exactly with Lucy in mind, and I've already sent a copy to Diane Weston to see if she's interested in directing it. I'm waiting to hear back from her.
Nice. Well, I can't really speak for Diane, but I know Lucy won't be taking a look at this unless the offer is substantial.
You're asking a lot.
Oh, and I can get it. Until then, I'm not going to waste my time or Lucy's.
What does Lucy say about that approach?
She trusts me to do what's best. You see these scripts right here? These are just the scripts that have been sent to us just this week with her name scribbled over the top of them. And you know why Lucy will never see these scripts, Van? Guess.
I don't want to guess.
Van, guess.
I don't want to guess. I don't have to guess. I already know the answer.
I like you. You do know the answer. No funding.
I have access to funds, but I'm starting to realize you're looking for a big mega payday to fatten your own wallet. My offer's going to come in a little thin. Listen, I just hope at some point Lucy starts looking for her own scripts.
Actors are like children. They need guidance.
Hey, you ought to have a talk with that boss of yours. He's a real peach. He's not doing Lucy Proctor any favors, you know.
I'll do you one better, Mr. Shelby. You got a minute to talk? Privately? Look, this script was sent over by Angela Parker.
Who?
Lucy Proctor's manager.
Restful Nature. Nice title, but listen, it doesn't matter. If this is the same script that was on top of Carl's desk, it's already in the shred pile, man.
It is, but, you know, Carl's definition of funding is different than mine and yours.
I'm listening.
You provide the funding. I'll reach out to Angela. If she thinks she can get it made, then she can get the script directly to Lucy.
What do you get out of it?
An executive producer cred beneath yours. And I want out of this broom closet.
Okay, I'm definitely interested. I'll read it tonight if it's a good script. And if Lucy Proctor is attached to it, then I'll see what I can do. But I've got to have the signatures ahead of time.
Understood.
My name doesn't come up. I was never part of it. Make sure you keep this quiet.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, no problem.
How are you feeling?
Great. You could have just called to ask me how I was doing.
Sure. And I could have also sent this to you as a PDF, but I wanted to speak with you first.
Restful Nature. Nice title.
And a great script. A friend sent it over to me. I thought about forwarding it to Carl, but I wanted you to read it first.
He's not gonna like that.
Yeah, forget him. He wouldn't know a good script if it landed in his lap. Which it will, of course.
I take it you want me to convince him?
You won't have to convince him. You're gonna love it.
Who's the director?
Someone in mind. She's perfect.
She. I like that.
Now, before you ask, it's not funded. Yet.
But I suppose it will be once I'm attached.
Exactly. Attached as star and co-producer, along with me.
You do have your eye on the prize, don't you?
Yes, I do. I found the script, I manage the star, and as soon as you say yes, I'll get the director attached and we'll send the packaging over to Carl.
Oh, he's not gonna love that. He does the packaging.
His fragile male ego will get over it.
If I don't like it, no deal.
Okay, that's fine. Take it home, read it today. You're gonna love it.
I take it you have the option.
You wouldn't be reading it if I didn't.
Okay, all your short films have two things in common. They all only deal with one actor, Lucy, and they are all mercilessly pretentious. You took yourself way too seriously. One actor actually works in our favor since we don't have to deal with anyone else permissions-wise. However, we are going to have to hire some more actors for the film.
How are we going to pay these actors?
I said it before, let me worry about the money. However, I would ask that you keep the cast very limited. So, what have you got?
What have I got about what?
The script, David. The 40 pages that glue together these short films. This is our golden ticket. We'll be the talk of Tinseltown when this is shown.
It kind of feels like we're taking advantage of Lucy.
Maybe. But we're doing it to get our respective careers off the ground before I get carpal tunnel syndrome picking up packages off a conveyor belt. You're the writer, so write. Just keep it tight.
And just a little bit pretentious.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
What'd you think?
I loved it. You have the option, ironclad.
Yes.
You have a director in mind.
Diane Weston.
Diane Weston, you can get her.
With one phone call. She read it and she loves it.
A female lead with a great female director and all three of us producing. Women empowerment, I love it.
And all I need is a yes from you when the wheels start turning.
Funding?
I have a few ideas. And the studios, they'll jump at
No
it.
studios. Independent financing on our own. We need to control this from start to finish. Even distribution, got it?
Got it.
And this stays between us until the deal is done.
Sounds good to me.
I'm serious about this staying between us. No meetings with Diane at the Polo Lounge until the ink dries.
I think this will work. I've got an idea.
I'm listening.
Art film.
What, like Truffaut? French New Wave?
Close, but no. Bergman. We use persona as our guide.
I've never seen Persona.
You call yourself a film buff?
Should I watch it?
Of course! Everyone should, but not now. It's enough that I've seen it.
Here I am thinking you want to go for Ed Wood and you want to go for Ingmar Bergman?
2 women. One's living a dream world, the other in real life. Me at my most pretentious, an art film starring Lucy Proctor?
What about the title? It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't have to! It's an art film. I'll have a draft to you by the end of the week.
An art film. And not someone cool like Truffaut, Godard, Varda, or even Bertolucci. He picks the Swede.
It was a good idea to meet here away from the prying eyes of the press.
It was Lucy's idea. Keep everything under wraps until it's a go.
In case I didn't mention it earlier, I loved your work in Silently She Speaks.
Thank you.
But you know, I'm gonna sweep the director awards right out from under your misogynistic boyfriend.
He's not my boyfriend.
All right, ladies. It's all things in the past. Let's talk about the movie that we're making together.
I hope you win. He means nothing to me.
To both of us, winning everything. Now, let's talk about this wonderful script. I can't believe a man wrote it. The female lead is well crafted.
And I would like to know how much you paid for this option.
Truth be told, a man didn't write the script. I did.
You're kidding.
I didn't even know you were a writer.
Well, I came out here with the dreams of being a writer, but nobody wanted the script at the time, so I just kind of put it away until it was right.
But why fool us?
You could have told me, you know that.
No, I couldn't have. Look, I wanted you both involved, but you had to love the script regardless of who wrote it.
Well, I love it.
I do too. It needs a few tweaks, but
What do you mean, tweaks?
she wrote it all right. But yes, it needs a few tweaks, nothing major, just a few visual items.
And I'd like to rewrite just a few lines of dialogue.
What?
See, if you had optioned this script from some dude, we wouldn't be asking, we would just do it.
But since it's you, we're being upfront.
Which you weren't, by the way.
Okay, but this is my script, okay? I'm very proud of it.
As you should be.
What if I say no to any changes?
Then you can find another director.
And another star.
Welcome to the thankless world of the writer.
Bottom rung of the ladder. You have to look up to see a PA.
Okay, but I'm the co-producer. I'm the one who put this together. Also, without me, there's no story.
Angela, you do realize that nobody cares about that stuff. They care that Lucy is the star and I'm the director. That's it.
You're a manager, Angela. You know all of this. You're letting your ego get in the way.
You know, I've had writers submit their scripts to me in the past, and I've said the same exact thing to them. Gotta admit, it hurts.
It's hard when you put yourself out there.
I've had some pretty harsh reviews of my work in the past.
Me too.
Do you guys really think it's a good script?
It's a great script.
We wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't.
Well, all right then. Let's talk numbers, and I'll get on financing. So which parts of the dialogue did you want to change?
Did you all hear that?
It's almost 11. Let's go. Don't be late.
1 second. I should be finished by tomorrow.
Yeah, that's great. Watched Persona last night.
So, you know what I'm trying to do?
Yeah, but why does it have to be an art film? Why can't we just tell like a straightforward story?
Okay, I'll tell you why. Audiences are baffled by art films. Critics too, but nobody wants to admit it because they're scared of appearing stupid, so everybody lauds the film and the filmmakers and hope no one catches on.
That's ridiculous.
The emperor has no clothes on, and everybody's afraid to say something. It's an old story.
I guess.
Let's get one thing straight, Carl. I don't have to tell you anything. I run my business and you run yours.
Yeah, but I just wish you would have told me before the press found out.
It was a private meeting at Lucy's house. I can't help it if she has her own personal paparazzo lurking around in the bushes.
The cat's out of the bag now. I'd like to see the script.
You have the script, Carl. But because the lead doesn't appear topless and there's no financing attached to the project, it sits at the bottom of a very large pile.
No funding? I can put together a package for you.
I got it, Carl. But don't you worry. You'll get your cut and a fair share of the credit. But maybe next time you should try thinking about Lucy's best interest instead of your own. What a jerk. Good work, Steve. That photo ran around the world. That payment there should augment what you made on the photo.
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah. You keep this between us, and there's a behind-the-scenes photographer gig waiting for you on this project.
I can keep my mouth shut.
Good man.
Hey, Ray. Do you still have that script that Angela Parker sent over? You know, Lucy's manager?
Yeah, it's gone.
Gone?
Well, you told me to shred it.
No. You need to call Angela right now and have her send over another copy.
What's going on?
A mutiny, Ray. A mutiny. You can't trust anybody these days.
Oh, I guess our secret's out.
Yeah, it looks like it. Can you send over another copy of the script? Carl's on board now.
Last 3 pages are light. We're low on ink.
Again?
Use it and it runs out. Don't use it and it dries out. What a racket.
You happy with the script?
Very.
Good.
What's that mean?
It means that Lucy, her manager, and Diane Weston met a few days ago.
Diane Weston? Oh, I love her work.
Yeah, me too. And it might just mean that her and Lucy are working together on their next film.
So, we're on the clock now.
Right. I'll give this a read, get back to you after dinner. You start figuring out who you want to cast as girl number 2. David, I don't understand this art film nonsense, but I trust you to get it right. So get it right.
Guess you guys saw the news.
What the heck happened?
I guess we weren't as careful as we thought we were.
We? You're the one who planned it.
Okay, nobody cares about me, Lucy. You two are the only people in this room that get photographed on a regular basis. One of you must have your own personal paparazzo.
Yeah, well, I don't like getting scolded by my agent.
Maybe you should find a new agent.
Maybe I should get a new manager.
Okay, you guys are blowing this way out of proportion. I already spoke with the press and I told them that it was just a preliminary meeting about a film.
So you lied to the press.
Wait, I have good news.
It better be really good news.
Our photo showing up around the world wasn't all that bad. I've had about 6 equity firms contact me. We have our choice of funding. And as the numbers show me here, as soon as we say yes to any of them, we are fully funded.
That is good news.
Yeah, it's almost like you planned it.
You're giving me too much credit.
So what's next?
Well, we just figure out who we want to work with, lock in the funding, and get to work. It's real now, ladies.
Show us our options.
Okay. So these are the different investors that I was talking about.
Nice.
Your printer's low on ink.
Yeah,
You know the script is weird, right?
I've been told.
My character is woman number 2, no dialogue, just narration. All I do is wander around and look at stuff, no interaction with anyone.
Do you want the part or not?
Lucy Proctor would have had this role a few years back, right? How much does this pay?
$50 a day, 3 days.
Hair and makeup?
Show up on set, camera and wardrobe ready. No plies or polka dots. Keep it plain.
I'd forgotten how low rent some of these local productions could be.
All that counts is what's in the frame. Everything else is window dressing.
You still shoot with that old camera?
I do.
Well, he does shoot film, so he can't be that big of a loser, I guess. He did work with Lucy after all. $50 a day kinda sucks. But God, I need to move out. I could buy Virgo some more cat toys. I love her. Why am I here, not at home with her? Whatever, I'm just gonna do it. I need the money.
I'll do it. For $75 a day to cover wardrobe and being camera ready.
What days are good for you?
Tuesdays and Thursdays. How long are shoot days?
10 to 12 hours.
But do I get fed in the middle of this 12-hour day?
Yes, meal break at 5 hours.
I'm a vegetarian.
Pizza joint makes a nice salad.
When are we doing the narration?
End of day 3.
Okay.
All right. Great to have you on board, Vanessa. I'll have a contract to you before end of the day Tuesday.
That poor guy. He really has lost it.
Thanks anyway. Call again if you change your mind. He's not going to change his mind.
No go on the funding.
Not even a maybe.
Just as well. Maybe it's just a no that takes longer.
How'd the meeting with Vanessa go?
Fine. But actors sure are a lot pickier than they were a couple years ago.
She ask any tough questions?
No, she just thinks I've lost my mind.
Yeah, well, better she thinks that than know the truth.
I know it's a moot point without the funding, but she said she'll do it for $75 a day, and that includes being camera ready and wardrobe.
That's good. With you on camera and me on lights, that's $225 for 3 days.
Plus meals. And she's a vegetarian.
That figures. I have the money to pay Vanessa out of pocket, but that leaves us nothing for film stock, process, or transfer, and meals aren't free. I hate to say this, David, but this might have all been for nothing. David, no. Remember what happened last time you tried to use your credit card to pay for a movie? It took years to pay off.
Yeah. And 2 years of no filmmaking has given me a credit card with a $5,000 limit. And we've planned for this film. Look, each roll is about $40 for 50 feet. That's about 4 minutes per roll. We'd have to use just about everything we shoot. So a lot of single takes and lots of extreme close-ups.
Vanessa's gonna love that.
Can't be helped. 10 rolls is gonna be approximately 40 minutes. I save you by 12. That's 48 minutes of film stock.
That's a very tight ratio.
That's why every shot has to be planned and blocked.
What about storyboards?
Can't afford to farm it out. I'll make sketches I can work from.
Film stock, process, and transfer?
Best we can get for about $1,000. So film stock, process, and transfer, rounded up to $1,500.
So, I hate to bring this up, but as the producer, I need to say it. We could shoot this thing on digital, forgo the film stock, process, and transfer cost altogether.
Point taken. But, Rufus, I am a filmmaker. Film. And I may work with the smallest format they have, I will never waver. One day when I'm shooting on 16 or even 35 film, I'll be glad I got an education on Super 8.
I had to ask.
You come up with the $225 for Vanessa, and we got a feature film on our hands for about $2,000. Plus, a lot of gratis work on our part.
I'll make a producer out of you yet. Okay. I'll get started on the contract for Vanessa. You get started on the shot breakdown, schedule, and storyboards.
Ooh, look at me. It's an art form.
It's nice of you to join us, Carl.
Still don't know why I'm here.
Well, Carl, since I'm paying you an agent's fee, we thought that you might want to do something to earn that.
Diane, where's your representative?
Fired 2 months ago. I thought you knew that.
Carl tends to ignore women in the industry unless they're making him tons of money.
Now that I can do, Diane. But for both of us.
First, it's Ms. Weston to you. And second, not interested.
Well, so much for the pleasantries then.
Did you read the script?
I did, and I've got it right here. It's a pretty good story and a good role for Lucy. I'm not really for sure who wrote it, but are they a guild member?
I wrote it, Carl.
I guess that makes me pretty lucky, being the only man here invited to your little club. What's my task?
Well, we want you to handle the press and the legal. As producer, I don't have time to do all of it. And we want you to work out the guild details.
We can do that. Me and my staff. I can use my staff, right? It's the same dime.
Of course, but you have to get us a great distribution deal by yourself. No handing that off.
Okay, but now define great.
Worldwide. Real P&A. No half-baked delivery of the film. Also, no streaming services until there's a theatrical release. This is a prestige project. We have a lot of A-list talent attached to it. I want the plan in writing.
Okay, so what's the budget?
This is the part where you tell me that you're going to keep this information to yourself.
Whoa, I don't have to sign an NDA, do I?
We trust you, Carl, because if you screw this up, I'm looking for another agent.
Okay, understood.
The budget is $12 million, and we're shooting it in Santa Fe, New Mexico, because we want to take advantage of the tax credits.
And the locations and deep pool of talent and crew.
12 million. It's not gonna be enough for a Lucy Proctor film.
We're not curing cancer here, Carl. We're making a good movie, and none of us are making a money grab. We don't need $100 million.
Right. So the budget's a question mark. I say we sell it outright, and then we all profit from it.
Us? You get 15% of my salary, and that's it.
And we don't sell it to anybody unless we know they're going to do right by the film.
Back up. Do you mind if I ask what the lead actor's salary will be?
$500,000, all in.
You expect me to do all this work with my crew for $75,000?
Tell you what, Carl. You do this, and we will give you 5% of the net worth on the sale, or I'll agree to consider one of your tentpole projects.
Okay, look, forget the 5%. Don't just consider the project like you'll do it.
No nudity, you have a deal.
Fantastic. I'll get started on it immediately.
Don't do a thing until you sign the contract.
Contract? I thought this was more like a friendlier agreement, you know, a handshake type of deal.
Yeah, no. You're going to have a contract on your desk by this afternoon. The sooner you sign it, the sooner we get to work.
I'll have to have our lawyers look at it.
Fine. That's fine. But I want it signed on my desk by tomorrow, end of day.
You ladies aren't playing around, are you? Right.
I don't like him, and I don't trust him.
He'll do what he's told.
Why?
Because he's afraid not to.
All right, you're looking good. Now walk over to the tree. All right, now look up at the tree. And go ahead and touch the tree. No, you look great, you look great.
She looks like an idiot.
Nothing, you're great.
It's in
I think scene 57 needs a rugged beach location. Any suggestions?
It's the desert. Why do you want a rugged beach?
We need a visual transition. Land to water works better than the desert horizon.
We're shooting in New Mexico. It's landlocked. There's no ocean, Diane.
I know, but I need water.
Diana's right. The beach and water make a better visual for this scene. I've been to Santa Rosa Lake east of Albuquerque. It'll give us the visual that we need while remaining in New Mexico. Okay, it's called compromise. Learn it. If you two don't start working together, I'm going to call Carl and tell him to put me on his next tentpole film today.
You can't leave this project. You've signed a contract.
Try me.
Speaking of Carl, he told me that the announcement of the film was going out today.
Oh, I'm sure we'll know when it hits. I can't believe we kept it under wraps that long after the photo leaked.
Okay, never mind any of that. If principal photography is set to start 3 months from now, we need to get these script notes locked down before we start pre-production.
Okay.
Okay. Finally.
If you guys would have left my original script alone, we wouldn't have this problem. We'd be done.
Welcome back to the Hollywood Weekly Podcast, your latest fix in everything film. Today it seems Diane Weston has been officially confirmed to direct Lucy Proctor's next movie, as it's been announced they'll be starting pre-production in New Mexico. With the title like...
Lucy's shooting her film in New Mexico.
Dude, we'll be done with our movie before they even get started on theirs.
Speaking of our film, great news.
It's here?
Downloading the footage now.
Well, let's look at it.
Let's get ready for work.
You're thinking of working right now with the footage sitting on the computer?
Yes. That is the boring way we pay for all of this.
You downloaded the footage on your phone, right?
Of course.
Please.
Fine. Just one scene.
Nice.
Can you believe it? She wrote the script. I mean, I figured why bother reading it? I'll just look at it after the revisions. I mean, they've only been working on it for over a month or maybe even longer. No, they wanted me on the grunt work for press, legal, and distribution, but I've already got Ray working on that. And you know, like, he's not doing a bad job. Oh, me? No. I have Lucy's permission to go after that big tentpole project. Lucy's next big film. It's gonna be a blockbuster hit. My payday will be massive.
I think we're done working on the script. The rest of the money falls on Monday, and then we head out to New Mexico on Tuesday. That is, of course, assuming you're not too hungover from Sunday.
Well, I guess it depends on whether I win or if I'm just happy to be nominated.
Look, I hate to be this person, but what if neither of us win and that affects the money?
Well, I'm 3 for 5 and you're 2 for 4.
But this is the big one.
Guys, the contracts are not affected by this at all. Like, we're gonna get the money regardless, so don't worry about what happens at the awards. Just relax, have a good time, and be ready to go on Tuesday.
Okay, so when do we meet with the casting directors?
Tuesday in Santa Fe.
She's been receiving video auditions for the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
We'll take a look at them on Tuesday, and then we'll schedule callbacks.
Casting is your purview, Diane. If I need to put my 2 cents in, I will if needed.
All right. Ladies, I will see you Sunday. Good luck.
Bye.
She's right, you know. If neither of us win, the money might get hung up.
Not for long. If anybody balks, I will head somewhere else. That's how you keep those funders in line. I'm gonna go print out the shooting schedule and the script, and then we'll be ready to go on Sunday.
I'll have the limo pick you up at 3. You are my +1.
Ooh, I can't wait. See ya.
We have ourselves an art film.
Yeah, we do. And the trailer, and the artwork, and all the release forms signed.
What's next?
Next, you and I need to confirm an attorney in Los Angeles. One that you and I can afford, and that's not gonna be easy.
So we're asking off work tonight?
I already looked into it. We both can't ask. One of us has to stay.
Well, let's just quit. We can find work when we get back if we need to.
Someone needs to stay here and hold down the fort. Keep bringing in money just in case.
No, we both go or we both stay.
David, listen to me. This is a one-person job, and you know your way around Hollywood.
I know how to fail in Hollywood. It's not exactly the same thing.
I already made up my mind. I'll stay back here, get you set up with an attorney in Los Angeles. Without that, we have no chance. You just get there, I'll take care of what happens when you arrive. I can't do that from the front seat of a car.
It's becoming real.
Yes, it is. And just like most high-wire acts, we're going to need a safety net.
Stepping onto the red carpet together are Best Actress nominee Lucy Proctor and Best Director nominee Diane Weston, along with Lucy's manager Angela Hartman. The three of them are working together on Lucy's next film, Restful Nature, which begins filming later this month in New Mexico. But that's not the big news. We've just heard exclusively from Lucy's agent, Carl Lancaster, that she'll be starring in a blockbuster project as soon as she wraps principal photography on Restful Nature. Lucy surely does seem to be cashing in on her newfound fame, and it's all thanks to super agent Carl Lancaster. Now let's go back to Shailene Bullock on the red carpet.
Got everything?
Multiple copies of the film and trailer, 21 sheets, business cards, and release forms.
That should be all you need. Hard to believe we've made it to this point. All we got to do is get you across that finish line.
Thanks for trusting me on this. I won't let you down.
Remember, according to Hollywood Weekly, Lucy and her team should be in Albuquerque sometime this week to begin production on her new film. Do not stop in Albuquerque for any reason.
Understood.
Do you hear from Evan?
Yeah, I've got a couch at his apartment for about a week, and after that I may have to find a cheap motel to stay at.
Hopefully you'll have a studio paying your way by then. Just try to make it to Tulsa by nightfall. I should put you in LA by Wednesday night.
Rental was a good idea.
Can't have you breaking down in the middle of Oklahoma, can we? Plus I need your car for work, so. David, don't mess this up.
Yes, Lynn?
I have a young man, Rufus Carver, on the line.
What's he want?
He wants to book an hour with you. I told him there's a $1,000 retainer, but he just wants 1 hour. Should I brush him off?
I'll talk to him.
Mr. Martinelli?
Just call me Sam. I'm an old country boy from Texas. How did you get this number?
Hollywood Producer's Guide. You have a small ad?
It's not that small. What can I do for you?
I work with a director who needs to speak with you, sir. I'm willing to pay for an hour. After an hour, if you don't think it's worth your time, I won't bother you again.
Who's this director and what does he have that I might find worth my time?
What he has is very much on the DL, but I assure you it'll be of interest.
You mean the QT?
Yeah.
All right, I'm curious. A name and a time.
David Garrett, 10 a.m. on Thursday, 1 hour. I'll overnight a check to you before he arrives. Is that all right?
I'll tell you now, I'll give him 15 minutes. I'm a very busy man. If he wastes my time, he's out. No refund. Fair?
More than fair. Thank you. I'll be in touch.
All right. Goodbye. It's not that small.
Lucky 13. At least I hope so.
I need to hire someone to do my social media. This is crazy.
I've been telling you that for months now. Oh, God. Your couch is so uncomfortable.
Well, there is a perfectly good guest bedroom, but you fell asleep on the couch and I wasn't going to move you.
Congratulations on the award.
You are the Hollywood it girl now.
Okay, let's just have a quiet day. Award season is over and we go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I better get going. I need to go home. I had to pack. Yeah.
Real proud of you.
Thank you.
Now let's go make our own movie.
All right, let's do that tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I'm taking this to go.
Okay.
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe, just bring the cup back though. Like, it's not. Whatever, keep it.
Hey, Rufus. When's the meeting with the attorney?
So the appointment with Samuel Martinelli is at 10 a.m. on Thursday. I'll text you the address.
Good work. Any luck on the screening room?
There's one in Burbank that should do the trick. I'm following up on that later today.
Awesome. Anything else?
Yeah. I heard Lucy's headed for Albuquerque this week to begin pre-production on her new film.
Oh, that's funny. I'm actually going to be in Albuquerque later today. I'm heading through New Mexico right now.
I guessed. Remember, no stopping in Albuquerque for anything. Food, gas, bathroom break, none of it. We can't risk you running into Lucy no matter how small the chance.
Yeah, I know. I'll call when I get to Winslow tonight. See ya.
What are the odds they're both in Albuquerque at the same time?
What is it? I could have swore I just saw David drive by in a car going westbound.
Wow. He's really been on your mind lately, huh? Maybe you should call him.
Doesn't mean I didn't work hard to get to where I am today. I heard you did some great work on the stage back in college. Had you done any films prior to coming here? Something your fans can see?
Not really, just a few short films, nothing serious or professional. I didn't work with a real film director.
Hey. Hello?
Hey, Rufus, it's Lucy.
Lucy. It's so good to hear from you. Congratulations.
Thanks. Is David there? I've tried his cell phone, but his number's changed.
Yeah, he got a new phone, new number, new life. So.
Is he there?
He's actually out right now, but I will take a message from you and let him know. Is this a good number?
I'd rather call him. Can you just give me his new number?
Yeah, I really don't think that's gonna work. If he wants to call, he'll call you, okay?
Come on, Rufus.
Nice to hear from you. Okay, bye.
Did you find him?
No, and I think I got the brush off from an old friend.
We'll talk about that tonight over drinks in Santa Fe. Right now, we got some location scouting to do.
Can't you and Diane do that?
Welcome to being a co-producer. Let's go.
Hey Rufus, what's up? Yeah, I just got to Evan's apartment. I thought I was gonna go crazy with another 10 minutes in that car, so I decided to go do some sightseeing first. Hello? Hello, Rufus? Are you there?
Lucy just called, and she wants to talk to you.
What? What did she want?
No idea. There's no way she heard about the film, but keep your head down just in case.
Well, what should I do? Should I call her?
She has a new number, but you need to focus. I'll give it to you after the meeting tomorrow.
Okay, look, if she calls back, just let me know and ask her what she wants, okay? Okay, sounds good. I'll talk to her later.
doing?
Mr. Martinelli, your 10 a.m. is here.
All right, show him in. Nice to meet you, Mr. Garrett. Have a seat. I told your friend Rufus that I'm a very busy man, so you'll have to make this quick.
I was told I have an hour.
True, and 3 minutes of that are up already. What do you have for me?
Before I say anything, you're my attorney, correct? What we talk about stays here?
Yes, yes, you're wasting time, Mr. Garrett. So, you want to make a film with Lucy Proctor? Good luck. I can't help you.
I don't want to make a film with Lucy. I made a film with Lucy. It's completed.
The Wayward Trust? I've never heard of it.
It's a feature. We were working on it when we were dating back in Louisville.
So, you're the loser, director, boyfriend, the one she had back in college, the one that moved out here with Lucy, then gave up, right?
I did not know I was such a famous failure.
You never shot a feature with Lucy, just a bunch of short films.
Not exactly. They were scenes of a feature film. A film that is now finished.
It doesn't matter. You don't have her release form. Her people will bury you. If this is her signature, it changes things a bit.
It is. We were making the film before we broke up. I finished it.
What was it shot on?
Film, with an original soundtrack. I have release forms for that too.
Cancel my 11 o'clock.
You don't have an 11 o'clock.
Cancel it anyway. I have a big screen in the conference room. Let's go watch your film and then decide what to do next.
You know I like to be bothered while I'm reading.
Sorry, but I got a Samuel Martinelli on the line.
Who's that?
An attorney.
What does he want?
He says he's repping a new film starring Lucy Proctor, and he thought you might want to see it.
That's nonsense. Blow him off.
Yeah, I really think you're gonna want to speak with him. He says the film's made by Lucy's ex-boyfriend.
All right, put him through. Mr. Martinelli, Carl Lancaster here. What do you think you have here?
The Wayward Trust starring Lucy Proctor. An art film.
Man, that's what you think. But look, even if you do have something, I have an army full of lawyers that will see to it that this film won't come out because you don't have my permission.
Oh man, I wish you'd told me that earlier. We just had a screening for the media. Better get to calling those lawyers. Goodbye.
I just got a call from a reporter at Variety. She wants to know if you have a comment on Lucy's new film.
Tell her no comment for now.
You're stupid! You think you're so slick! Like, why do you think you can do this to me? So stupid! Stupid! You're nobody! Do you know who I am? You are so
I need to call Angie. Hey, Angie, it's Carl. Yeah, look, we've got a problem. Apparently Lucy's ex-boyfriend has made a film and he says that she's a star of it. His attorney just called me. You two need to get back here immediately.
What's wrong? I think I know why you got brushed off.
It was a summer's day and I dreamt I was dreaming. I longed for direction as I walked a lonely track. I gazed out on a river that had no beginning, no end. I saw things with eyes that were not my own. I dreamt I had died, but it was not me. I danced with joy that I'd never felt, expending energy I didn't have, in front of an audience that I could not see. Will the truth be known when I awake? Am I the one with the wayward trust?
I really can't believe it. I never heard of David Garrett before. Now he's the hottest director in Hollywood.
Shut up. We know what the two of you are trying to pull, and it's not going to happen. The Wayward Trust was a short film, not a feature.
Funny. I saw a lot of words on that release. Short wasn't one of them.
We'll have a cease and desist order by 10 a.m. tomorrow. Nobody else will be seeing this film.
Kind of late, Carl. Most of the press likes it. Artsy? They love artsy. It happened so fast. Too fast for you.
Why'd you do it, David?
I guess I just wanted to do something serious or professional.
Okay, here's the play, Sam. We block any distributor you attempt to approach. We'll make sure that this film is seen nowhere except for David's living room.
Big, bad film people. Trying to crush a small town director. I can see the headlines now. Won't help anybody.
Okay, but look, we have the attorneys in the next conference room. We gotta wrap this up. Make an offer.
Offer? Is the film. You tell us what it's worth.
I like it. It's a good film. I'd be happy for it to be seen. Work it out. Going back to Albuquerque. I tried calling you. I wanted to apologize for what I said. Guess we're way beyond that now.
What do you want to do, David?
$2 million gets the film. I want at least a limited art house release with a guaranteed P&A in writing. I want a 3-picture deal with a sliding scale budget of 1, 3, and 5 million.
You've given this a lot of thought, haven't you?
It was a long drive.
That's $11 million with limited release.
It's a deal. I'm done with this. I have to get to Albuquerque. I have a real film to make.
And who's going to be paying for all this?
It's 11 million, Carl. Find it. Deal with that army of attorneys in the other room. Enjoy this moment. Maybe someday you'll realize what it cost.
Don't listen to her. You made the right choice.
Look, kid, I would love to represent you, but I'd be losing my best client. I'll have the deal done by the end of business tomorrow.
I'll wait for your call.
Talk to Rufus. Let him know what happened.
Why'd you talk me out of calling Lucy?
What?
Was it because you knew if I talked to her I wouldn't have gone through with this?
You have a career in film now. A 3-picture deal is insane. You know that, right?
Sure, but at what cost, Rufus?
I don't know what to tell you. We all make choices, and this was yours. You're just gonna have to learn to live with it.
My choice? My choice? You're the one who talked me into doing this. This was your idea. My relationship with Lucy is over because of you.
Your relationship with Lucy ended 2 years ago. Do you really think calling her yesterday would have changed anything? Really?
You have no idea how much this cost me! But you know what? You're right. You got what you wanted. Congrats.
David,
I have one of the biggest agencies in Hollywood working for me, and I have you. Don't tell me that neither of you can find me a really good script.
Art film. What, like Truffaut? French New Wave? Close but no. Bergman. We use Persona as our guide. I've never seen Persona.
It's 11 million, Carl. Find it. Deal with that army of attorneys in the other room.
Angela, you do realize that nobody cares about that stuff. They care that Lucy is the star and I'm the director. That's it.
Stupid! You think you're so slick! Like, why do you think you can do this to me?
Cancel by 11 o'clock.
You don't have an 11 o'clock.
Cancel it anyways.
What do you get out of it? An executive producer crept beneath yours. And I went out of this broom closet.
I could buy Virgos some more cat toys and no fur.
I can keep my mouth shut.
As we enter award season, all of Hollywood is asking, what will Lucy do next? Back to you.